Alright, guys, I'm not going to do my whole spiel again because I'm just starting up part two after the video with Elon. So, hope everybody out there is still doing well, and hopefully hopefully I'm online. And hopefully I'm easy to find, so we'll see here in a minute if my posse comes. Yeah,
Always find him in the
yeah,
basement.
that's the shit. I couldn't find myself earlier today. Yeah, because I always,
You couldn't
after I
find
go
yourself
online
earlier
live,
today?
I always get on my phone to see if I can find myself live on YouTube. I couldn't even find my. It took me a few minutes to find myself. I couldn't even find
Yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I always have a fear of like being on there for like a half an hour or 45 minutes and then realizing that I've not been streaming the whole time and thought I was. That's like, I don't know why. It's like, that's like my biggest pet peeve. So I just at least get on there for a few minutes just to see if I'm on there, if I can find myself.
Oh yeah.
Now,
That's
there
the
has been
point right
twice for
there.
about 20 to 30 minutes I've been talking and then realized my mic was off. And not one person said a freaking word to me. Like, I figured it out myself. I
Eh,
just happened to look over and I saw that my mic was red and it's blue when it's live. So I was like, oh no. So I just restarted the stream. I was like, oh, I'm not going to make people watch me sit here and talk to myself for 20 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next maybe day or so. I don't know if I don't know what really is going to happen with all this. I think that it could go. What's up, Pepin? What's going on? You here, man? You've been off. Well, I played the video of the live video of Elon. That's where I was for quite a little while there. But I've still been sitting here. I watched it. Something keeping it from shooting upwards. What, Doge? Yeah, probably people shorting it. It's wanting to pump bad. Too many freaking shorters, man. Yeah.
I just go with the flow.
Well, the problem is it's actually a thing now, where like if Elon tweets or something and Doge spikes, then they call it the Elon short, where it's almost every time Doge spikes now, everybody shorts it. He
I know.
didn't mention Doge, did he?
Damn.
No, not that I heard. I got in on a little bit late. Yeah,
It
a
would
little
have
bit,
pumped for a little
even
bit.
more than it did. Only caught the last 10 minutes. Yeah, no, he was talking about Twitter for just a little bit that I caught. I even missed a lot of that part of the conversation, which I hate. But I guess it's probably still in the video. It was how do I find it? Elon Musk. It's on TED Talk, so it's like Elon Musk TED 2022. I think is what the name of the video was. So you can go back and watch it if you want. It's on YouTube. Well, wouldn't want to buy Twitter right now. No. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. Because if he buys it, he's going to take it private. And if he doesn't buy it, he's going to dump his shares. And Twitter's going to drop like a freaking rock. I heard as much as 20%. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. Because I sure as hell know that if I owned a bunch of Twitter, I don't think. I think that'd be one of the last things I'd do is hodl it. I'd probably be getting out right now, to be honest. I hope he buys it though. I absolutely. I'm right there with you, and Pep, and I hope he buys it too because I think that's going to do nothing but help Doge. I think that it's going to make it. Well, for one, he's going to he'll open up Doge tipping wallets, He'll make it so Doge friendly. It's gonna be, and the cool thing is nobody will ever be able to stop Doge from. I mean, you never know what could happen if you're not in control. They have the power to do anything.
Yeah.
He'll be paying you $54. Yeah, I guess he's paying a lot more per share. So uh, he's still due to talk about Doge after the drone Doge, but he's timing that. Guaranteed $9 a profit. What happens now? Is that I wonder how that works? If that's on a sliding scale, what if? Because I know one guy said that he just opened up a bunch of puts on Twitter. So 25%, even more if you are play options. And Pevin says no. So what if the stock tanks like right now? Like it's starting to go. It's on its way back down. So what if it goes down to what was it trading at? What if it goes down to $20? Or yeah,
I might
say
buy
stock
some.
goes down to $20. Is he still going to pay $54 for it? If not, you're at a no lose situation. You might as well buy it. Buy Twitter. Well,
If I have a $20 stock of Twitter and somebody wants to buy it for $54, that means he's out to buy the company. Period.
yeah,
He
well
wants to
he
outright
does,
own it.
but I don't know. I mean he did say that he's offering $54 for it, but that's at current prices. But so yeah, and then if he doesn't buy it, he's gonna dump it his 10%, which is gonna cause the stock to crash. So I guess that's true. I guess that would suck. So yeah, what's up?
Well, I had to get in on this. Okay? What was your question?
I answer my own question.
Oh, $54, $54. Otherwise, he'd have to retract the offer and do a whole new SEC filing and everything
Yeah,
if we change the price. If it goes down to what he's looking at, okay, listen. When he announced that he bought it in the first place, it was only what was it, hovering
yeah, I don't
around
know. It was
$30 a
low.
share,
It was low. Yeah,
something like that, 28. So my thought process is that's his bottom. He doesn't care if it's anywhere as long as it doesn't go below where it was when he got involved. Because guess what? His involvement is going to
right.
make it skyrocket, right? And he doesn't have to take it public right away. He can buy all the shares and sit on it for a minute
You
and
mean
make
you mean
25%
he
on his
doesn't have to make
money
it private?
if he
You mean
wants to.
yeah,
Yeah, private. I'm sorry. He's already made like $10 or more a share. He made $10 a share himself on however many
yeah. I know, but
hundred thousand
I just
shares he
don't know.
bought
I don't know that a lot of people are
on the
going to be
9%.
jumping into Twitter knowing that he's going to make it private. I
Wait a
said I
minute,
don't
you
know
cut
that a
out.
bunch. I don't
You cut
think
out
I'm not
crypto.
sure that a bunch of people are going to go jumping into Twitter knowing that he's going to make it private at any minute.
Yeah. Is it me or you?
I don't
You're
know.
cutting out.
You're the only
I heard the
person
Twitter
that I've
part.
heard say that, so I don't
Here's
know.
what.
You were
Okay.
cutting it out a little bit.
Yeah, you were right when you said Twitter. You couldn't. Yeah, you would go out. But here's what I think you said, or what I'm hearing, or whatever. What I'll speak to is that okay. So if he dumps, like if they turn him down, he's gonna dump. The price is gonna probably drop because he's gonna sell 9% of the company.
Right?
It's gonna drop, and it'll be a huge shorting opportunity or a huge buying opportunity when it gets all the way down to where it's gonna go.
Oh
But
yeah.
if the deal goes through, he'll probably have to sell some Tesla shares. So you might want to short Tesla um, to get enough cash for 40 what was it 45 billion, something like that, for Twitter. Um, but here's the thing: he Well, wait a minute. Let me back up. He can own 100% of it if the deal goes through, but he won't own that until I don't know if they have to announce it. If he has to, he probably comes after the fact so it doesn't sway the market. I'm answering my own questions. I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is just like that happened last night. He sent that letter to the board, what do you call him? The director of the board of Twitter, basically the CEO of Twitter. He sent that to him last night, and he said this is going to go public in the morning. And they're already after him for not because they say that I don't know if he screwed people shorting it or what he did when he there was some kind of they felt like there was some market manipulation when he bought in that the 9%. So what he's doing is he's offering enough money that'll shut them up and make the shareholders happy, and so everybody's happy, basically. But by going private, he won't have to deal with all this SEC crap that he has to deal with Tesla or with Tesla. I guess SpaceX it's still private, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, SpaceX is a boring company. It's private.
And the Boring Company, that's right. And who knows what else he's got that nobody knows about. It's private. That's his own business. But
Yeah, exactly.
But I think what he's going to do is, his company that he and his brother started was purchased by PayPal, and then he was he was one of the people inside PayPal then because they bought his company. They absorbed him and his brother. He and his brother, and so he was. But a lot, some of the force behind PayPal getting to where it is now. Can you imagine if he integrated crypto as the PayPal part of Twitter and used Doge and maybe Ethereum and maybe one or two more as far as being able to send money around almost like a social media crypto hybrid. You talking about freaking market cap and stuff
no
going
doubt
on,
behind
that'd
it.
be
He would
nuts.
integrate Twitter or Doge into it somehow.
But I'm saying, I think maybe more
Yeah,
so
no,
than just a payment
and
method.
Pippin, he is going to
I'm
make
talking
Starlink
yeah.
is going to go public. Starlink.
Starlink or that is that part? Yeah,
No,
is that part of
it's a separate
SpaceX or
entity.
is that a separate entity?
Almost
Yeah.
100% positive.
The thing that's awesome about Elon is that don't have to worry about somebody like Verizon or somebody trying to gobble up Starlink because it'd be like, nah,
Yeah,
your money's no good to me.
that's why I said he's gonna put all these other companies out of business.
Well, they're like changing anything in a company like Twitter would be like trying to turn the Titanic around.
Yeah,
It takes forever to make one little move because they
right.
rule by consensus basically. A company like that because they're so woke and it's scaring the hell out of the lefties that even somebody like and Elon, I wouldn't call him right wing. He's more libertarian, which means just stay off my ass.
Yeah, no, I mean,
true.
there's a
Really?
lot of liberals he
Yeah.
does not like. I said there's a lot of
You
liberals
cut
that
out
he does
again.
not like, and will not think twice about telling you he doesn't like them.
No, that's
Yeah.
libertarian though.
No, I know.
Libertarian's
No, I know.
right
I'm just
down the
saying, there's a
middle,
lot of
pretty much,
liberals.
as
I
far
know
as
he's not a Democrat
yeah.
because he's not talk well about
Right.
that
Oh
side.
yeah. But anybody that has the balls to completely move his headquarters and factory out of California into Texas he'll do about anything he has to do to make things right.
Yep.
I mean, can you imagine the amount of money it took to move a whole factory and your headquarters in a company like I mean, I know it's not gigantic like Ford or Chevy as far as that goes, but
I don't know.
that's a massive move, isn't it?
I don't know, but with California taxes, it might be worth his while to do that, and I think that's what
No,
he did.
he did. That's why he did it because the taxes were gonna destroy him.
Yeah, in the long run, the taxes in California was gonna make him go bankrupt.
Yeah, well, and Texas is like Tennessee. They don't have any state income tax. Federal is federal, but they don't have any state tax.
California's like its own country. It's a province. Has its
Wait,
own laws.
he might just
Yeah.
buy Texas.
He has its own laws and its own taxes. It just it's unreal. It's just a hard place to live in
Texas is.
unless you got money.
Well, it's so diverse, isn't it? I mean, you got
That's California.
do what?
California's a hard place to live in
Oh,
unless you got
I
money.
thought you meant Texas. I was like,
Yeah.
uh,
Texas is all right.
yeah. No, I see what you're saying about California because I mean, what's wild about California though is you got the northern part, which you think would be liberal, but it's not. It's more conservative. The northern part of California, and then as you go south, it gets more and more left.
At one time, they were talking about splitting California in half, Southern California and Northern California, because the North don't like the politics of the South. The
Right.
South don't like the politics of the North.
I think we just need to drop kick them into the ocean. Now, there's a lot of good people in California, honestly, but they just get caught up in the. Some of them really believe what they're spewing, and some of them just get caught up in the hype of it.
Yeah.
I remember when I was out there some in California and be at a entertainment function like a party or something. One in particular, I remember I basically had to just sit there and keep my mouth shut because all these movie people, like ladies, were producers and stuff, were sitting around, and one of them started going off on at that time. I think it was oh no, it wouldn't have been Obama. It would have been maybe it would have been George W. Maybe was president, but um, they were. At first, I started to chime in because I thought that with the way they were talking, or when somebody said something, I thought they were talking about the right, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, they're on the complete other side of the planet than I am as far as their politics.
Yeah.
But for instance, like Caitlyn Jenner was just on Fox News, and she whatever is considered like a common sense conservative, what she calls herself, and that's kind of the way I feel I am, from a certain standpoint. Um, but she was like, I've not heard one person that I would consider speaking with some kind of logic. I've not heard one of them put Elon down for doing what he's doing. They all love it.
Yeah.
Everybody's singing his praises. And not one of them is saying, oh, yeah, Elon, get on there and kick all the lefties off. No, they're not saying that. They're saying, just don't put us in jail for saying something that we don't even think is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, let us have good, open debate. As long as as long as it's not threatening. I mean, who
Did
cares?
you hear him say that he didn't really believe in barring people completely? He said maybe possibly a timeout.
He didn't
Barring
believe in
people
what?
completely, but maybe possibly like a timeout. But he does not. But he
Timeout
didn't
if
believe
if
in
they get belligerent. Yeah,
banning people.
he said he got shadow banned for something.
Huh.
Which I guess shadow banning is where they change the out like
Yeah.
you talk about getting out of the basement. I guess shadow banning is kind of like putting somebody back
Huh.
in the basement, kind of like. What I
Basically.
thought, yeah, is that right? I mean, I'm asking, I'm not telling.
Shadow ban is something like, they ban him for a while. And
No, he said he was on there, but his traffic went way down.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think they limit you to what you can do. Like you probably can't
Yeah,
post. I don't know.
or maybe you can't
Could
retweet
be.
certain things or something. But one thing I thought was kind of ignorant was one of the commentators asked Caitlyn Jenner if, since that Twitter and other platforms run off of algorithms, if the ownership of the company really mattered, if they could really do a whole lot. And I'm thinking, that was not a very smart statement because in my mind, there's a real easy fix to that. You just yank the algorithm out of there.
Yeah.
It's not like not like AI it's not AI to a point where it's uncontrollable. I mean, you just write different code.
Yeah.
And the cool part is Elon. He's a programmer, so he could look at code and be like, "Why do you have that in there?
Right.
Take that out of there." Whereas another CEO or another owner might be like, he could get gaslighted or bullshitted real easy. A guy that coded can just be like, "Oh, that's not what that is. That says something you don't know what that means."
M. Pevin says, did he say, ask Caitlyn Jenner? I guess really missed most of it. No, Caitlyn Jenner was on a news show or something as a guest.
As a guest.
Not on the same episode as Elon.
No. They were just discussing Twitter, the whole deal, the situation. No matter what, somebody's not going to be happy with the Twitter deal.
Yeah.
If it goes through, then some people are going to get liquidated and they're going to be screwed. They're going to be pissed because they went short before this happened. Some people are going to be like,
yeah. like the hedge funds did with AMC. They couldn't make
their
short
they got screwed bad. Well, that's why they were doing it, though. People were doing it just to do that. Screw them. Or mess with them.
They were tired of getting screwed, right? By the people shorting. I think I'm not real good when it comes to I know what a short is and I understand it kind of, but I get turned around pretty easy with it as far as my thought process.
There's certain ways of shorting a stock. There's a lot of things I don't know about yet. I'm trying to learn more about them.
Yeah, like the lingo, like short squeeze.
Yep.
Is that a thing? I think.
Like I said, I don't know too much. I just know if I have a stock and I sell it high and I buy it again low, that's a form of shorting.
Yeah.
I do that with crypto.
Futures?
Now, futures and stuff like that, I don't know nothing about.
The reason I said that is because with crypto on KuCoin, the only way you can do it is with futures. That's the only way I've seen to short it, I think.
Well, if I have some Doge, a bag of Doge, and the price is going down, I'll sell it. And then once the price starts going up a little bit, I'll rebuy it at the lower price.
Well, and that's the same thing my bot. I've got a bot running on Doge, and it does the same thing. It does it for me, but it does the same function basically.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a form of shorting, but it's
kind of, well, since you're rebuying though, so I don't know if I would call it a short though, right?
They call it a short. They call it a short.
You shorten it. They call it a short.
Okay. I just call it being savvy, being a good trader.
No. I see what
you're saying.
I sold all my bag of Doge one time at a high point, and I waited to get back in.
Right. I'm more of a I lean on toward the lines of because I would get screwed. I did on Doge one time. I sold before I should have and had to rebuy at a little higher. Yeah. But we're talking pennies, but still. But I'm more of a dollar cost average person, where I like to try to average it down.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with Apecoin. I bought one, and I didn't look at the RSI.
Yeah.
I can't get that out of there. Damn, I tried so hard.
It's all good.
But anyhow, uh, and, and what I do is since I only put $1 in at a time, I wait till it goes down a percentage and I buy in and I buy in and I buy in. I went from like $14 down to $12 now, and I got one share at $12.
I was able to dollar cost average my when I bought back into Doge at like 41 cents a coin. I'm down to 19 and some change, 19 and a half, I think now on Doge. And I know crypto there, he's probably down below 10, aren't you?
I'm not even sure where I'm at. No, I'm closer to 12. I'm closer to 12.
Closer to what?
I don't know why.
Okay,
my
yeah,
mic's
but you're
cutting
still
out.
in good
Is it
shape.
still cutting out? Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
now.
not now, but it was when
Huh.
I asked you what to repeat yourself.
I got lucky one time before Doge was really volatile.
Yeah.
I sold it at 30, and the whale dumped, and I picked it up again at 15.
Nice. Heck yeah.
It happened a couple of times, but it's been a while since something like that happened. It's more
You guys
stable
seen,
now.
have you seen that commercial for like one of the brokerage firms where the guys at a party are like, hey, I'm a millionaire. And then he's like, oh, I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. No, I'm not a millionaire. Like 2 or 3 times. And it's about crypto.
I saw.
They're like, yeah, it's
I've been
about
seeing
right.
a lot more crypto. I saw 2 crypto commercials last night. I said I saw two
They're cutting
two
out
crypto
now.
commercials last night. I've been seeing a lot more crypto commercials. Crypto.com and
Yeah.
FTX I saw last night. Which they're both platforms, but still.
Yep.
Um,
It was only a year ago in February when you turned me on to crypto. Like I knew what
yep.
Bitcoin was, but that's about it. And when I never even heard of Doge before you told me about it.
Yep.
Do you think that is a Sheba pump? Is that from being listed on Robinhood, or is that just a way to
Probably.
pump?
Yeah.
Part of it's Robinhood.
Yeah, there people have been waiting for that for a long time.
Yeah.
And see what I'm understanding is people that already have Shiba is waiting to pump, and then when it gets so high, they sell it, and they wait for it to come back down and buy it.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said you did with Doge?
Yep.
I'm messing with you.
And the funny part about it, I did it with Shiba too.
Yeah. That's just part of trading, man.
Yep, you gotta have those hodlers before you can get a stock to go up.
Have you guys ever had to deal where you're like with my bots? Like I'll be like for like hours. I'll just be like, try to get into one or whatever. I might get out of one and move that to something else. And I'm intense. And then for whatever reason, I go like 8 or 10 hours or a day without looking at it. And I'm like, when I go to my phone, I'm like, please be up, please be up. It's an awesome feeling when it is up, but when it's not, it's like, oh.
I was a type of Doge investor. I bought it, right?
Yeah.
And I have to sell it at a profit. So I sat on a lot of Doge for a long time, and I thought to myself, there got to be an easier way. And then I was watching Tame the Arts channel, and somebody said something about, how they do this, how they do that. And I said, whoa, I started doing that. So it doesn't matter if it goes up or down, I can still make money.
That's what I was watching Invest with Alan, and he was talking about. He said, guys, I know a lot of you want this volatility to go away. He said, but that's where I'm making my money.
Yeah.
He said, think about it this way, if Bitcoin, for instance, people are talking $1 million. Okay, so it goes up and it goes up and it goes up, and you hodl. He said, you're only making you say you own it. Let's say you bought in at 30,000. And it goes to 100,000. He said, but in between 30 and 100, it's going to go like from 30 to 40, back down to 35, and then back up to 50, back down to 40. You know, it's going to go back and forth a lot. He said, I'm making money both ways all the time.
Yeah, well, somebody famous from the other channel says if it goes up, it goes down. Now, if you hold Dogecoin, you wait for it to go up, and you see the market going up and down with the big dips and the pumps, you're missing out on potential money. And I started looking at that, and I says, "Wow,
Yeah.
I really
My
don't
problem
know.
is
I don't know
my
what I'm
problem is
doing."
when I buy, when it's going up and I buy, I think it's going to keep going up. Nah, dips. And when I think it's going to dip, it goes up. It pumps.
Yeah, when I saw that, I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so I started, getting on channels and started listening and started reading charts, learning how
I'm
to
going to
read
say
charts.
that has helped me a bunch. What little I know about charts has really helped me. Except for instance, like, and I'm not talking about in general terms, but from what I've looked at, like for like Doge, and I'm definitely not hating on Doge because that's what I have the most of. But like I'll be looking at the chart and it'll be pumping big time, and not looking back, but the RSI will be like 85, and it'll be like what?
Yeah.
And it just keeps going.
Now, that's funny because my RSI on Robinhood says it's overbought. I mean, yeah, overbought.
I know. You know what? I
Uh,
get confused on that too.
RSI is at 100. Put it that way.
Right, which means it's overbought, which means it's gonna go down. Right.
Yeah, and it's been like that. It's and I put it in the 4 hour. It says overbought. I've been looking at that for 2 days now. And it has that moved. So I had to go to my Weibo account and look at that chart to watch the RSI
RSI.
move around to get my trades in because I don't know if
That's weird. It's
I
almost
don't
like
know,
Robin Hood's trying to manipulate it in that.
kinda.
That'd
Seems
be.
like
Go ahead.
that's what it seems like to me because it kind of like gives you a false
Robin Hood's
indication of what's
been
really going
they've been
on.
known to lie a couple of
Oh
times.
yeah. Imagine that getting caught manipulating their charts. That'd be a screwed up way to make the
Well, I
crypto
mean,
go up and
I
down, wouldn't it?
witnessed
Yeah,
the $5,000 Bitcoin differential a couple months back.
But yeah, you guys here tonight, you guys. I think it was the gentleman that's in here now was talking about there was about a what 2 or 3 cent price difference between Robinhood and something else, and they were talking about arbitraging it. I can't remember what it was. But it was like
it was
one,
it was me. I had a case on that, and it's hard to prove,
right?
but there was like a 2-3 cents difference between um, Robinhood, Weibo, and Weibo was almost on the same length as the algorithm as every other trading platform.
Yeah,
So that made Robinhood look
Hmm.
bad.
right. See, when I notice anything like going on like that, I never can figure out which one is my lead. Like which one's ahead of the other one, so I know which
Yeah,
one to buy
that's a
on
bad thing. A lot
or
of them are
sell.
different.
The difference is not enough to figure out, and it moves up and down
Hmm.
enough that you try to catch which one is in the lead, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, or just hope your margin's big enough it doesn't matter. That's that. That would be it. That would be ideal.
Right, exactly.
You're not worried about running
Yeah,
into.
Yeah, well, I get to the point with Robinhood is I try to figure out certain things about it because they had a spread
right.
and they give a little fine print that you got to pay attention to. But the big print is what the market value is at the time, and everybody's
Right.
going by that. But if you look at the fine print, because I was talking Crypto Leprechaun about that, that's the actual price you're gonna get it for, not what
Yeah.
the little print, not the big print. Man,
Well, like,
I lost about $10 doing it that way
yeah.
before I realized what the hell was going on.
Well, like, KuCoin has the last price, and then they've got market price, I think it is, or something. And then they've got profit, and they've got unrealized profit, which everything's got, and they've got these, you know, algebra type equations that they come up with those numbers. And it's like, just tell me what I'm buying at and
I'm
tell me
pretty
what I'm
sure
selling
on
at.
KuCoin
Yeah,
your realized
Weeble
P and
had,
L is what your fee is. I think
No,
your
P&L's your
realized
profit and
P and L.
loss. Oh, you mean, you mean
Yeah.
the fee built in? You mean
I was
for your
on Weeble,
pot? Go ahead.
I was on Weeble, and they got to buy and sell, and when they give you a bid or asking price, and it's hard to tell which one they're going to give you. It's mostly the one it's has the less that you
You're
can
gonna
gain from.
you're gonna buy the bid. Just think about it like an
Yeah.
auction. You're bidding to buy, okay? B and B, and then you're asking to sell.
Well, one time I wanted to buy, they gave me the asking price, and the price went down, right? And I got stuck with an it was a negative for me.
Well, wait a minute. Did I say that backwards?
So I usually do the limit orders
Right.
and just wait for them whenever they have time to give me my orders,
Bit.
Yeah.
basically. And usually I know when I do the limit orders exactly what am I getting for.
Right. Exactly. I've had limit orders, like in futures and stuff, that I couldn't believe that it ever even got close to that my price as far as like buying in or selling. But at some point there was a wick, and it either bounced up or bounced down to where I was.
Yeah.
Well, this is last couple of days on Weibo. I did a limit order,
Right?
and I wasn't paying attention to it. And
Oh,
and when I did, and I execute the limit order, they filled it right away. And I'm thinking, what the hell? And I looked at it, they filled it the higher at the lower price or at the higher price that was
yeah.
in my favor.
It was in your favor.
It was in my favor.
Yeah.
And I can't
Somebody. Go ahead.
I can't believe what I did last night.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I was gonna buy some more Doge. I was gonna buy $1 worth of Doge, and I put it in there not paying attention to what I was doing. So I bought one
Oh my
Doge for
gosh.
15 cents off of Robin. Yeah, I was laughing for 30 minutes after it happened. I couldn't believe I did that.
T-
But yeah, YouTube traders, you gotta remember, you gotta pay attention to your charts and your buy and sell buttons.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever bought a short thinking you were going or wanting to go long, but you didn't
Yep.
change over the menu or
Yep.
the little button thing? You're like, oh, you can't. That's why you had to turn around to sell or do the opposite real quick and then do what
Yep.
you wanted to do. I hate that.
I don't do that, but there was a similar situation that happened to me when I was doing something and I was buying a stock. You're like, no, I didn't want that one.
Hey
It's
guys, I've
too
got
late.
somebody tore up in my house. I'm gonna hop off here. I just want to put my 2 cents in. It
All
led
right.
to
We'll
like
talk
a
to you
dime,
later.
I think.
See it.
Okay, see you guys. Okay, bye.
But yeah. Okay. So what's going on YouTube? I see you in there chatting in Pep, and I'm just was letting the guys talk. So I never use market orders. That's too costly. I try to do everything in my order or in my order in my power to avoid market especially sell.
Only time I use the market on me is when I have a
Yeah,
line on Weeble, or if I look at my average
it was my
cost
brother.
on
Yeah, go ahead.
Robinhood, and if the price went down below that, way down below that, then I'll use the
Gotcha.
market value, the market buy. But after that, it's I'm
Right,
I go to the limits.
right.
That way, I know for sure what I'm doing.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I'd like to know what I'm buying it at. Especially like when you're talking about Robinhood, where you got where there's no fees, but yet the the prices fluctuate quite often, and it seems like right when you hit the buy button, that jumped
Yeah.
5 cents when I hit the buy button. That's weird. You know how easy they could do that, and you would never know.
Oh,
I mean,
I think they did to
just
me
a
a lot
penny
of
or
times.
two,
Before I caught,
just a
just
penny
before I
or
caught
two. If
on.
you were buying at market, you wouldn't really have any way of proving different.
Especially
It's,
if the stock. I have a candle on
yeah,
Doge that pumped really bad, and if I didn't pay
yeah,
attention to that candle, and I just went
yeah.
ahead and bought or sold, I mean, yeah, it just you just gotta pay
Or
attention,
just
and
or just try to use
it's
the limit as
hard.
much as you can.
That's why, yeah, my suggestion is if you're gonna sell,
I mean,
definitely
go
use the
ahead.
limits.
If you're wanting to do it right then and there, just go
Yeah,
ahead and set the price so that you know it's going to sell. You know what I mean? You don't have to set it at freaking hoping it fills. Set it at a price you know it's going to fill at, and you still know. At least you still know
yeah.
exactly what you're selling it for.
See, my positions, I figure out how much I want to sell, how much is actually price at that position. Then I take a certain percentage, I add it to the price, and then I put it to my limit order. So that way, if I want to sell 50,000 Shiba and I paid $1 for it, and I want to make
Mm-hmm.
$1.50 on it, I take the percentage, and then it goes to $1.50. I'll put that in there as a limit order, and I've been doing pretty good on thinking around three
Uh huh.
percent on my
Right.
gains
Uh huh.
on my investments, and, and after I put that limit order in and I get my 3%, sometimes it
Yeah.
dips and I pick it up
Oh
again.
yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you try to make a 3% per transaction. That's your goal.
Yeah, unless I'm really bullish, and like I said, I go to this
Yeah. Yeah.
website and
Yeah.
just roll the dice. Highest is 3% on one, and the
Oh
other one
shit.
was like 25%. Yeah. And if I'm really bullish on that, I just roll that dice and see how far it
let
goes.
let fate
And I put buy orders in. I put sell
let
orders in for
fate
that price.
just describe how it goes, huh?
So far, it's really. I can tell you, I made money off of that.
Really,
I can't believe
it
it.
works, huh?
I just. And then when I short, I don't use the roll of dice. I just short 1.5% on my shorts. So if I sell at a certain point, I figure out a percentage. I want to short it, then I buy it that price. And usually
Right,
1.5
right.
usually works. Now, if you go to the stock market, some stable companies, they always go up between 1 to 3%
Yep.
or go down
Oh, really?
1 to 3%.
Huh? I
And then when they get
hadn't
the
heard that.
quarter report
Yeah.
coming in, right? when you get your quarter report, and if it's a good quarter report, that's when the stock
No, he's
starts
not.
to pump.
MPEP, he's not doing futures. He's just. I don't think. Are you? No, he's
Hmm.
doing. I think he's spot trading.
But before I learned how to do that stuff on the stock market, I learned all my techniques by
Yeah.
crypto because the market goes up and down so quick. You
Right.
got time to practice. When I first got into crypto, I lost like
Uh huh.
$10 to $15, and then when I started to get the hang of it, I made
Oh yeah.
I made bank. And I can tell everybody on YouTube, learn to read charts, learn your RSIs, you know, make your own educated decisions, and just remember, you could lose all that money altogether.
Absolutely.
So don't don't mortgage your house and
Yeah.
go buy crypto. Like going to a casino and getting a scratcher, you don't know if you're
Right.
gonna win. And if you do win, you win big time once in a while. With crypto, you got the charts and indicators,
Oh yeah.
and you can make some money. But if you don't read charts, you don't pay attention to indicator, you just see like throwing money away. Unless you're lucky.
Yes. That is correct.
And if you're gonna do that, you just might as well go to a casino.
That is correct.
I learned a lot of things in crypto that I use in stocks now, and I wish I had this
Oh yes.
10 years ago. These Discord channels, YouTube channels that people talk about cryptos and they're willing to teach everybody, and it's just like, wow, I wish I had
Mm-hmm.
that 10 years ago.
Yes, sir. I know it. I know it. Trust me. Which I was already into stocks. I don't know. I took a little bit of a breather in my probably late 20s, early 30s. But even through college, I was big into stocks. My grandfather got me into stocks. I've been actually actively trading stocks since I was 12. So I've been doing it for a few years. And it makes me sick to know what I used to own. I can remember my portfolio when I was in my teens. I had, like Walmart, PepsiCo, Nike, Merck, 25 to 50 shares of each. Split,
Yeah.
like Nike, I know it's split like 8 times. And now its current value is about $160. So I'd be, just in Nike, I'd have, I don't even want to think about it, a lot of freaking money. Well, 25 times 8. Or no, I can't do it like that. God, that'd be. How many shares would it?
I came a new program with me
Yeah,
on Robinhood, and the stocks I got to have, I put in a folder, and I watch them
yeah,
and see how much they dip
right.
and how much they pump. And if they dip
Uh huh.
like 3%, I buy into the
Huh.
stock. And then the stocks I do have,
Uh huh.
right? Um, I wait for a dip. If it's like 1-2%, I'll buy in some more because I already know they can pump that back up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Uh, for instance, I bought BP. It's already pumped on me 11%.
Wow.
Yeah, one stock I sold today. Uh,
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
110%.
Yeah, don't blame
So
you.
I sold it.
Don't blame me there.
And I found another one was only like 13% pumping, and I said, looked at my charts. I looked at the price I bought it for, and I said, so I sold that too. But I kept that in my active folder, which means I don't have nothing
Yeah.
into it. But if it goes down far enough, I'll
There you
buy
go.
back in because I already know how much it's gonna pump. I bought in a little bit at a time Pilgrim's Pride, and that was one of the stocks I sold today at a
Wow.
profit. AMC was AMC was another one I sold
Yeah.
at one time as a profit, and I'm slowly pumping money back into it as it's going down. I sold it at 28, and at the time I bought in at 19.
I want.
So now I'm buying in again, but I'm leveraging down, and so far I'm at 24.65, but I'm leveraging down. So as it goes down percentage, I buy some.
Impediment says, I want to see the charts, man. What's the tickets? I'm not sure what you're. I'm not. What are you referring to? Oh, he's wanting to see the ticker. He's. I was like, what the hell tickets? What are you talking about? He's wanting to know the ticker symbols on those.
Ticker for
One
what?
of the at least one of the stocks you're talking about. Oh, okay, AMC leveraging down. What's that? What ticker does he say he had 1x runner?
The ticker is ICVX. Ida, Charlie, Victor, X-ray.
He mean averaging down?
I bought that in at $4,
Yeah, averaging down.
and I sold it sold it 9 something today.
Nice. You got 4 or 5 shares of that. That's pretty good money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, I'm
good.
a very happy camper today.
It's always fun to find stuff like that.
Now, I could average down. I could buy like a dollar's worth of stock
Yeah.
and average it down on Robinhood. But I'm not too sure about any other platforms that does that. I know my LA platform, I have to buy full shares of stocks,
Mm,
and they don't charge me nothing.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't bought much. Just individual.
And I think Weibo does the same thing as
What's
LA.
up,
You have to
Sleeper?
buy the full share. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't. To be honest, I haven't bought much stock lately. Um, I think the last time I probably did was on Robinhood, which means it would have been over a year ago. So averaging down, you can do on any platform. Yeah, I know, but he's talking about what if some platforms don't let you buy fractional shares of stock. I think it's what you're referring to, right? Why is
Yeah,
BTC dumping? I don't really know. Yeah,
the
um,
Bitcoin
but it sure
that
is
time of the
having
month.
its heyday, isn't it? Everything was kind of just not having really a very good moment. Let's put it that way. Doge is down like
Oh
14.
man, how bad is
It's
Bitcoin
down
dumping?
39.6.
Yeah, it didn't hit that. It didn't pumped that resistance, and the guy said it would go down about 5 to 7%.
Damn. Yeah, ETH is under 3,000. Where it's been a bad day now. I was saying it was a bad morning, which it was a bad morning, and it's gotten worse. I think. Poor Jasmine might just end up at losing a zero here. I don't know, or gaining a zero. I mean, Gal is struggling. It's down 5% since last candle. Um, it is a down. It's down 4.45%. Gala is down in the last 24 hours. ETH is down 3.8%, and Bitcoin's down 3.9% last 24 hours. However, Bitcoin is actually making a recovery. We're starting the recovery process. Let's put it that way. And Pebin says, thanks for sharing the ticker. Nice trade. Next time, share the info so we can look. LOL. Yeah. I never get in on the cool trades like that.
I was just surfing, looking for a
Yeah.
trade for a dividend stock, and there it was. And next thing I know, I buy into it because of the dividend. And next thing I know, it's like, holy cow,
Wow.
it pumped. And it kept on pumping. And what it was is it was a stock for
For what,
vaccines.
vaccines? Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know. We need to get Bitcoin up. I haven't heard any specific news, unless there's something that's come out in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to. I used to go to Benzinga for all my news. I thought it was pretty well bipartisan. But I don't know. I think the more I get on there and the more I read, the more I feel like they are very biased towards certain cryptos. And also, I think they scratch and claw for freaking news sometimes, as a lot of the articles are between 1 to 3 days old, and or they are the stupidest titles that why are pharmaceuticals pumping today? Well, I don't know. There's an obvious reason. Uh-oh.
It's a very
Bristol
sick
Myers.
country.
Bristol
They
Myers
need
squid
medicine.
whale trades spotted. Wow, Bristol Myers whale spotted. Oh my gosh. Metaverse land just sold for $21,000 in Decentraland. I wonder if are those like I wonder why Alabama got into Upland instead of one of those two. I think I heard that they are it's a lot more expensive to get into. I think. Mana and Decentraland. Mana in Decentraland. Mana is what you pay with in Decentraland. But I wonder, like, what the difference between that and Upland is. I think I've heard that Decentraland is pretty expensive.
I got some good news with that.
Tesla going to accept Doge. I don't know, Matt. Well, I just came across my phone that Matt Wallace just made a video about that. So I don't know. You take that for what it's worth. I didn't. I obviously I've not had a chance to listen to the video, but I would love to hear what he had to say. Maybe you did. Maybe you watched it. Maybe that's how you know, or what you're referring to. Damn, Doge is pumping. Or well, yeah, it's man. They got Benzinga. Their charting is, or their tickers are way off compared to TradingView. It's showing Dogecoin at 1426 right now. And TradingView is showing it at 1404. It's showing Ethereum at 3012. And TradingView's got it at 2988. It's $20 difference. Streamer Doge. Buy Doge now. Well, I bought it a little bit ago, and I had to sell it before it got liquidated. So I tried it once on my Play account. In Pepin, yeah, but TradingView is looking at what platform. It will be different. Yeah, but TradingView is looking at what platform? In my Play account, part of my Play account, I am. Yeah, I'm long on Bitcoin right now. I've been in and out of Bitcoin about 3 times a day. Yeah, I leverage a very small portion of my Play account. I've got 2 big bags I hold, and then I have a third account that I use for my day trade / swing trade / whatever it turns into trade / whatever trade. Why are you not spotting it? Because I just want to have fun with it. It's not big money at all, and I just want to have fun and something to do while I stream, and I enjoy it. I don't heavy leverage. I'm talking between 5 and 10% or 10x. Why do I always keep saying 10%? 5 or 10x gives you a little boost on the upswing when you're doing well, and it still leaves you a huge cushion. So I'm not like 100xing or anything. I mean that's like playing Russian roulette, which is kind of an ironic phrase at this point. But no, 100x that's pretty. I don't want to say stupid because I have friends that do it, but it is very risky, and a risk I'm not willing to take because it literally gives you such a small, teeny tiny downside margin that if you're 100x and you better hope you're right out of the gate. I mean, hell, the fee almost gets you down to the point where you get liquidated. Just the fee right out of the gate almost liquidates you 100%. Your day trades turn swing, then long-term holds aren't your spot trades. Same here. I ain't playing futures yet. Yeah, pretty much. I've slept on a few trades. I'm ready to go on futures, but man, I don't want to take a loss. Never lost yet. Yeah, I would highly recommend staying around 5% if you do futures. If you do leverages, 5%. Or 5, damn it, 5x. Why do I keep saying percent? Anyway, yeah, I guess.
Habit.
Yeah,
Well, I know one thing for sure.
that,
Because of you
yeah,
and Tane, if I ever decide to go be
yeah,
risky and do that future thing, I know not to go past
yeah. I mean, I've done
5x.
10 before, just like complete ballsy, but I feel like, but yeah, 5%. I mean, like I said, it gives you a little boost on the upside, and then on the downside, it usually have a huge cushion. People trying to talk me into it, but if you do a futures trade, you must have fees more than spot. Oh, the worst part about it is it takes about 5%, 5% gains to pay for your fees. So yeah, it's stupid. It's not real smart. You have to be up 5% to pay for your fees. It has to cost something to leverage 5x. Yeah, about 5%. It's just kind of that's kind of the common base fee. Are you limited with time? No. That's the advantage is there's no time limit, just a price limit. So that is one thing that you got. It's kind of like almost. It's like a redeformed version of options trading, kind of almost. A weekend of month or something, then you'd end up having to sleep on a leverage trade. Crazy. Oh, I've slept on many leverage trades, but at 5%, like I said, there's so much cushion. The bottom would have to drop out before you got liquidated. And also, the smart thing is set a limit sell, or a limit loss. Sorry, limit loss, just above your liquidation price. You're good to go. However, I have seen crypto blow right through a limit sell and a person get liquidated. That when a candle really wicks up one way or down one way really quickly, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I witnessed it with my own eyes.
I have a question. What is margin?
What is margin? Like margin trade?
Yeah.
That let me give you the pure definition of it because I don't want to mess it up. Like I know it in my brain, but I can't put it in words.
Because Robinhood has a gold plan and you can trade on
I know it
margin.
has to do with like borrowing money. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, margin trading or buying or on margin means borrowing money, yep, from your brokerage company and using that money to buy stocks. Put simply, you're taking out a loan, buying stocks with the lent money, and repaying that loan, typically with interest at a later date. Yeah, so like on these platforms, which I think Robinhood or somebody cut back on it or cut it out. I think it was Robinhood cut out margin trading. I think. Uh,
They got it, but it's on the gold plan. You got to pay $5 a
yeah,
month
I'm on
for it.
that because I was doing a bunch of options. I used to well, still do options trading. Um, but oh
You
yes,
can
and
do
it's
option trading on
it's
Robinhood,
wonderful.
but you have to
I
have the
think you have
gold.
to have gold. I think. Yeah, if you you would know if you go to just say any stock and you hit the buy button, then it should pop up options trading, buy or sell, or maybe buy or limit, something like that. But it'll give you the options trading option. But if you don't see that, then you don't have it. So I will have to trade with stop losses and or accept liquidations or small losses. Correct. Like out of 5 trades, 1 or 2 need to be winning trades high enough to cover costs and make profit. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more after I read all your questions. It's basically a bet on the roulette wheel, red or green, or short or long. Yeah, pretty much. so as time so as time goes by and leverage until you pay your debt costs more. Now, tell me the guy trading on Robinhood uses TradingView to chart. I think it's talking about you, Thomas. Do you use TradingView?
No, I'm mostly on Robinhood
I didn't
and
even know Robinhood had
Webull.
like that much of a chart.
They don't, but it's all right for me. What I do is I use the RSI
Yeah.
indicator, and I have one where I buy this buy the coin at live, and then I have the extended charts at a
Uh,
day, and it tells me basically what I'm looking at.
yeah. M. Pevin says that he basically doesn't like those charts. He says that those charts are short charts. He said to check out TD
Yeah,
Ameritrade, or he still prefers TradingView. So yeah, I've always been a TradingView guy, or I used to be a TradingView guy. Now I'm a different platform guy. It's a it's just like TradingView. It's a version of TradingView, only it's made just for crypto, and that's why I show you guys.
Webull has a lot more options on their charts, and I like it. I got the Bollinger Bands
I
on
think
there, and uh, the Leprechaun taught me that, and yeah, I
is
upped
that
my
still
game
working
on
for you?
that one.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
I think you know
oh
what. To
yeah,
be
it's
honest,
pretty
I think
awesome.
Webull uses
I,
TradingView. He said, "Tell him to try the free version of TradingView. It's for stocks and crypto."
and what
TradingView,
platform is that?
it is pretty good, but they've got a free version. I think that has probably. I'm pretty sure you can get RSI on it. I'm pretty sure you can get the. I think you can get the Bollinger Bands. Don't just use RSI. Use volume. Gotta have volume.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's unbelievable, dude.
TradingView. They have a
Oh yeah,
desktop
it's unbelievable. Oh yeah,
for charts.
that's all I use. That's what I would say. Most of the I don't know, most of your I know almost all your streamers and all your big wigs and a lot of your top notch guys. It's pretty common. Trading Views the best one out there. I pay for it so I can get some more indicators and so I can share it and stream it. But I
How
I
much
got
did you pay
the
for it?
so it's 3 different tiers, and I got the middle tier. I paid $178 I think a year for it. Yeah, And
Here?
I know several guys that got the like I think Bama does. I know Square Foot. They got the one that's like $300 a year, but it pretty much wipes your ass for you. He said set alerts so you won't be buying those limit buys too high. I got the best version normally like $650 a year. Oh, is it $650? But you can get it for like $350 on Black Friday. I don't know when the hell I got mine because I got mine for like 170 something. It's the middle one. It's they offer three. I'm pretty sure it's 3 tiers. But I don't even use it now. I got a different version of it that is just for crypto. It's kind of underground. Not very many people know about it. That's right now. It's still in beta testing, and so we are using it and trying it out. And it does crash from time to time, but that's why they're giving you everything for free. Anything you would ever want, you can get for free right now. Alerts on TradingView work for stocks even in after hours or pre-market. Which you can now trade on Robinhood. They're trying a few things to get people back or to keep adding some crypto and opening up for pre-market and after hours trading. They're trying a few things. I doubt it's probably working, but you never know. Thomas went quiet. I think he's probably in awe. If he's never used TradingView, he's gonna be up for days.
Trying to figure out how to open up this
What are you trying to open up?
TradingView.
Once you go to TradingView to go to charts, you may still have to sign up for it, but you can sign up. You can sign up for a free account.
Well, it said download, so I downloaded it, and it just. Oh! Found the file.
I didn't remember having the download.
I was looking
Maybe
for
I did. I don't know.
Okay, I found it. How do I open it up now?
Yeah, you shouldn't have to
I don't remember
download
doing that.
TradingView.
Hey, how you
Go
doing,
to
fella?
tradingview.com.
Yeah.
All right, so I shared my screen. As far the right screen is the one that when I pull up tradingview.com, that's what pops up on mine, and I just go to chart. I shared it on Discord. That's what pops up when I type in tradingview.com. Does yours look anything like that?
Let me first find you.
I'm elusive. You gotta watch it.
Oh, there you are. I haven't got to that part yet.
It should. I mean, that's
there it
my
goes.
home screen for TradingView. And then you just click on chart. and it should switch over to charts. And on the right side, there might be an area for a watch list.
Well, this is while I'm downloading TradingView charts. It's going directly to my desktop.
Mm,
So I click on my
yeah,
desktop
yeah,
icon to load it up. It's just like it's like an app in a way.
man.
See, I got two ways. Weebo, I got two ways of doing it. I can use the desktop, or I can go online and sign in.
Huh, that doesn't sound like TradingView to me. To be honest, I mean, I'm trying to figure out where you're at or what you're doing.
Ho ho! Wow.
Hmm. So did you get charts to pull up? Okay, good.
Yep.
You must have been past what I showed.
So there's a lot of Doge thing. Is the Tether or which one do I want to put up? USD?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Always USDT.
USDT.
It's best to look at Binance. That's the most volume.
Yeah, all I got is US dollar
You can
and
also, I
USDT.
think you can also filter for just Binance platforms. I think
And it said
that's it.
Binance on it.
Yeah, that's it. Because what it's doing is just pulling a price off of each whatever platform you want, pretty much.
Oh wow, I like this chart
Yeah.
already.
I had
I
no
haven't
idea
even
you were
tweaked
using
it yet.
Robinhood. Holy cow! Like the Robinhood chart to me reminds me of like a like something that would be like in the Flintstones cartoon.
Yeah, but dabba do.
It's very. Hmm. Yeah. No, he's probably not sleeping tonight. Yeah, I said he'll be busy setting up all of his indicators and all of his charts and yeah,
Talking
yeah.
about me?
And Pepin said he ain't sleeping tonight now.
Everybody, everybody asks me why I take
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
naps during the day at certain times.
Oh yeah,
Because if you really know me, you know I don't
yeah,
sleep at night. So I'm lucky to get,
yeah,
6 8 hours sleep a day. I take it in.
yeah.
I don't do it all at once because the market never sleeps
No,
on crypto.
that's a bad thing, or not really the bad thing, but the hard thing about crypto is the sometimes the hot times are between like 2 and 4 in the morning, my time. If you live in California, it wouldn't be too bad, 'cause that'd be between like 11 and 2, or 10 and 1, or 10 and 1, whatever. Yeah, 10 and 1. But that wouldn't be too bad. But that's why a lot of times I don't make it till 4. But it depends. Depends on if I've had a nap that day or not. I will say that. Well, actually, it's been since I've had a child. I've had in the last 4 years since I've had my kid. I bet I've had more naps in my for sure in my entire than I have in my entire life. Just like last time I had my boy and I only got like 5 hours sleep. Fun stuff. It's always something. Come on, Bitcoin. I think you're really wanting to get up there. I feel it. Everything's looking pretty good. Getting some volume back, or not volume, but we're getting some momentum back. Where RSI is starting to look a little better. It's at least it's pointing in the right direction. And got a couple greeny weenies going on here. Let's take a look at the. No, it's not gonna be any better. I was gonna say the 10 minute, but I don't think it's gonna be. Probably not as good as the 1 minute. Goodness gracious, what happened to Doge? My God, I blinked and it dropped like a rock. Well, we did have a death cross back at, what time was that? It's been a little while. 2:44. Almost an hour ago we had a death cross. Which I don't think that's affected things at this point, but, it is what it is. Poor Jasmine, she's hanging on, boys. She's down to she barely keep her nose above water right now. She's struggling. She's been treading water for a couple months now. Bama took advantage of her, as did the rest of the free world. Up and down, up and down, up and down, just like a roller coaster. It was very predictable. Oh, auction finally moving. Okay, got me some action. You mean? You talking about kids? You need another one night stand. LOL. I didn't say I quit having one night stands. I just said I quit. I'm not having any more kids. There's a difference. Alright, Doge is finally gaining some ground here, digging its feet in, digging its spikes in, and trying to take off. Man, it looks really good except for the, well, I say except for, but it's actually a very integral part of my charting is the volume, and it has virtually nothing. What volume is that? Well, I don't know. It's not actually. I don't know if that's right or not. That didn't look too bad. I think maybe my. Why don't you make that bigger? I think there's. For some reason, my volume chart's just really small. It makes it look worse. I don't know. Over here, you can... How did I do that? Sometimes it just gets big. Man, I hear music or something coming from somewhere. I don't know. I think I'm hearing the shit. Either that or my. Actually, my son probably left his tablet on. That's what it kind of sounds like. It's way off in the distance. Either that or my house really is haunted. It's one of the two. Oh, tell him another indicator I like on TradingView. Besides volume and RSI, I like MFI. It shows positive and negative money flow by using volume, price, and RSI. Also, 9 EMA, 20 EMA, 50 SMA, 200 SMA. You could also throw in Golden Cross. Yeah, I definitely like Golden Cross. Josh. What's up, Josh? I wish Elon could run for president. He would have my vote 1,000%. He probably have a lot of people's votes, but unfortunately, he cannot be our president. You are correct. And what's up, Josh? Welcome to the channel. Not sure if you're a new viewer or not, but anybody out there that's a new viewer, I really would appreciate a like and a subscribe, as I'm trying to get to a certain point, and you can help me do that by hitting that, smashing that Will Smith and that like and subscribe button. So please, if you'd be so kind to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you in advance.
Okay. Okay, Crypto Lover Crown. What indicator
Well,
you wanted me to use?
can you?
Is it
Oh
EMA
gosh,
or
he named a
what?
bunch. But you can start out with can you find Bollinger Bands on there?
I already got Bollinger.
Okay,
I'm
you
on
got
Webull, so I got
do you have
Bollinger
Golden
Band.
Cross? Okay, so you
No.
need Golden Cross.
Yeah. Don't have
They
it
don't
on
offer it
offer.
on the free.
No. I don't see it.
Yeah, because it should pop up for like the. Mine's the first one that pops up. Well, they got a couple. They got several different ones. Okay, they may not have that on the free. Do you, you have RSI?
Yeah, I got
You have the
RSI.
MACD. Moving average, convergence, divergence, I think. Okay,
No.
if it lets you download that, that's a good one to show you.
Wait a minute.
CD,
MACD?
Matt, Apple, Child, and Dale.
Okay, got it.
Damn.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
It's Mary, Adam, Charlie, David. Okay, what do I set the default?
I haven't moved mine. I probably do. I'll probably not even looking at mine right, but I think my maybe I did change it. I don't know. You can leave it at default for right this second until we can find out a little more. But that tells you about the momentum. Did it let you do volume? Okay, good.
Yeah. I got the indicator. I don't.
It may have I think it keeps putting them down underneath each other, so it's probably at the very bottom, maybe. You can move them all around way different. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every time you download a new one, it pops up
You
on the
know,
bottom.
I want to get rid of my volume because that MACD tells me a lot more than just the volume.
Hmm.
So I'll keep the
Yes.
RSI
Yeah.
and the Bollinger Band too.
I mean, it's a good start, anyways. And then you can do the. If you want to do the. What did he put? He put MFI. I don't have that on my old.
Yeah.
MFI? I don't have. I don't think I. Yeah, money flow index. I
MFI.
thought it looks a lot like my RSI. MFI is what he said. Yeah. He says it uses volume, price, and RSI to show negative and positive money flow. Yeah, some of the you're not gonna be able to get some of this stuff on the free one probably, but oh, Bama said that Golden Cross is free. I'm not sure why it's not popping up when you type it in. Oh, Imp Evans said that to make sure to have you sign in with your email. Otherwise, everything you do is going to erase when you log out. I'm with Bam on the volume. I think it's way, and I know I harp on this a lot, but I think it's way undervalued. If you don't have any volume, you don't have shit. I don't care what kind of other stuff you got going on. If you don't have volume, you don't have anything. As I've said before, and I won't keep harping on this, but if you get your car stuck in the mud, what would you rather have? One guy trying to push you out, or would you rather have 10 guys trying to push you out? Obviously, you're gonna want the 10 guys trying to push you out because you're gonna
I would have a F
go. Okay, well,
350 4-wheel drive
yeah,
with
all
a
right.
fucking heavy duty
Yeah,
wedge
okay,
on
well,
it to
that's
pull me out.
we unfortunately we don't. I don't have an analogy to use that with crypto, but I can't really convert that over to crypto very well. But okay, I got you. Or you can use EMAs and SMAs for second most important indicators. Impediment said, yeah, volume is your number one indicator. Two is probably RSI. And yeah, moving averages are they're important. If you have Golden Cross, though, it tells you when you get a Golden Cross. I kind of that's kind of what you're looking for in moving averages anyway, kind of, isn't it? I mean, well, obviously you want the smaller one to be higher, but come on, Bitcoin, quit barcoding. Gosh dang it! Now everything's barcoding. The hell is it? Cause everything. Cause tomorrow's a It's a
Good
holiday,
Friday.
so it's
Everything's
barcoding, so
closed.
they can ship everything quicker. Moving averages are what most of your indicators are made of. I think he's correct. It's as far as well, they use the moving average to help to form the a lot of these indicators. That is correct. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I... Yeah, see, that's what it is. When I zoom out, it makes the my volume bigger. Easier to see. Which sucks that it takes that, because Bama's got it all tight and nitty here, and that's how I've been looking at stuff for the most part. Probably not even as tight as he does. I know he likes it really tight, but when I do that, it makes my volume so small. I guess I can go back and forth a little bit if I have to. But I want to make sure you guys can see the volume as well. I mean, there's not a whole lot to look at, because all it's doing is freaking... I mean, this is the 1 minute, so I definitely consider that. Even though there's a few ups and downs, that's... In the 1 minute, that's sideways. Now, if that was the 30 minute or the hour, that's some pretty good action. But in the 1 minute, that is straight across. Look at this, you're the 10 minute. It's just completely different, because it's such a the time frame is just so dramatically different. Learn to use them with I like it tight, KY tight, not the Easter based or dries up and gets sticky. Use the original. uh,
Ooh, I like this.
that's some funny shit. Yes, sir. Crypto says when the volume is there, you will see it. Yep, you sure will. You'll know it too. And it'll make sure you know it. It'll make damn sure you know it. I can't find a golden cross on this new freaking software. No, no. I'll figure it out. I need to study those a little bit more sometime. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A little pumpy pumpy. A little pumpy pumpy and BTC. That's what we're talking about, boys. That's what we're talking about, boys. Oh, look at Doge go. Wow, all right, what's going on? Something happened? I go to Twitter and find out, right? What are we gonna do if something happens to Twitter? Where's everybody gonna go? Instagram?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Let's see, they got Twitch, Twitter, who knows, it may have Titter come out.
Well, Trump's working on his own platform. I don't know. I figure that Elon might come out with his own platform if this didn't work out. Titter.
Yeah, Titter. Titter. I think that's what he's, kind of, hinting. Things don't work out. Take the W out. Titter. New platform.